Listen,
In the trailer.
there is a red flag here that I wish I didn't see, but I will share with you guys. Empire released this exclusive image, and it's a little bit concerning for me. Here is Spider-Man with MJ. Ding, 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 ding.
What are we out for, Johnny?
Working on something together.
She shouldn't even be in the picture like that.
I wish I never saw this image because this tells me a lot. You know how they say a picture says 1,000 words? Clearly they're reconnected. Clearly they're have rekindled something. And now look at this tweet here. Can bro like ditch her for one whole movie? Damn, just one movie. Nah.
That's what I was saying.
But here's what I think. I think that she doesn't know that that's Peter. I think he's only working with her as Spider-Man.
Why is he working with her at all?
I don't
What
know.
do she has to do with anything?
I don't know.
What value do she have?
It's a problem for me, bro.
Gracias por ver la esquina de Jody. Thank you for watching Jody's Corner.
They're talking about how they're going to blend Punisher into this. A rated R mature Punisher, savage killer from what we just seen into Spider-Man Brand New Day, a family-friendly, lighthearted, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. How are they going to blend them? That's what this article is actually talking about. So it says, along with Bernthal and Spidey himself, Tom Holland has found ways to bring an authentic Punisher into Peter Parker's world without landing Brand New Day in hot water. You see what I'm talking about? Hot water. Imagine. Don't put Brand New Day in hot water. It's so kitty and joyful. Don't want to get in trouble by hurting the families. So as Holland tells Empire, fans will see consistency with what comes from the Punisher. Here's a quote. He says, I know that there are concerns about taking a sort of R-rated character and putting him into these movies. But the way that we've designed the world around him feels very authentic to the Frank Castle we know. Holland explains. He says, if the MPAA would look less favorably on the Punisher's actions, the same goes for Peter Parker himself. He also says, quote, there are fun ways to get around the fact that he swears all the time and kills people. It's like a tease, like they're going to kind of make it cool. Like, remember in the trailer, be quiet. And he might show up, I'm here to kill some, be quiet. Or a bus might go by, I can see that being kind of tight. I can see that being entertaining if they do it right. Timing and believability. But still that savage nature has to show up somewhere. Where's the violence going to go? I understand you covering up the swear words, but is he going to break legs? Is he going to shoot somebody, bleed them up? Yeah. Is that, or what are you going to do with that?
To spin that off, you got to have like the Punisher coming after a freaking hand. Like somebody, like it was a murder and the Punisher is looking for them to doing that. They killed the innocent person and the Punisher is trying to kill him. And then that's how you tie in them two together. That's the only way you could spin it up because there's no reason why the Punisher would be here in Queens with Spider-Man. There has to be a big picture and then what sums it up, it has to be the freaking it has to be the hand or somebody in the government or some asshole, like I say, because the Punisher kills people who hurt the innocent. Either you kidnap the little girl, maybe that could be the fact of why Jean, he's going after that. Maybe her parents, talked about that online.
You got to show Punisher's savage side, bro. Punisher needs some bodies, or he needs to fatally wound somebody.
Why is the Punisher here though? Why is he?
That's what I'm saying. That's the whole point of why this is even a spread right now. Even Empire asked the questions and Peter's talking about it. They don't want to get him in hot water. So, and don't expect Castle to go soft. Look at this. Don't expect Castle to go soft in the presence of Spidey either. Frank Castle is perfectly at peace in a world of absolute darkness, says Bernthal. He's not looking for a buddy. He's not looking for a friend. He's not looking for a hand to pull him up out of the hole that he is in. He's fine living in there. In fact, all he wants to do is dig deeper. Get ready for another perfect pairing of mismatched allies in the MCU. Quote, I think begrudgingly Frank would tell you, if he had to be honest, he does care about Peter. Wow.
What? Since when?
Just don't get on his bad side.
The fuck? Frank don't give a fuck about no Peter. He didn't
Interesting.
even fuck
Wait,
about...
wait. Am I missing something? Did they ever meet
No.
in the MCU?
No. They never met. That's why it made no sense when he said, hey, Frank, go home. They never met.
Are you sure? Like, because I didn't watch all the Disney Plus shows. Have they ever met, Chad?
They never met.
Have Frank Castle and Peter ever crossed paths?
No. Only Frank
So, no.
person that Frank knows is Matt Murdock.
Yeah.
Frank don't know anybody. Oh, maybe Jessica Jones. But no, they never met.
So they're going to have to make us buy that he
They've been-
cares about them and have a relationship with each other.
Why? Because he's a kid? Oh, but you're a kid.
I don't know, bro. I don't know how they're going to do it, bro. But looking at this poster,
That
I ain't
look
gonna
cheesy.
lie.
That look kitty as fuck. That don't look like an adult. That look like some kid shit.
I think that's intentional. I think it looks fire. Look how poppy it is.
Like he's webbing, running. It look like he's running and they're chasing him down.
His hand is completing the M. See? Empire. His hand is...
Yeah, I see that.
That's kinda cool.
Yeah.
I think it looks tight, to be honest. And then we have the full spread that we could read. So I think that that's interesting. Let me pull up another piece that I have here to compliment that goes with it. Tom Holland says that he hopes to learn from Peter Parker's loneliness in Spider-Man Brand New Day. He says, I really hope young people everywhere will watch this film and appreciate the importance of community and that you don't have to do this alone. In the digital age, it's so easy to sit in your room and waste hours just scrolling. But nothing is better than getting out of the house and socializing with friends.
See, that's bullshit. See, that's the shit that we already had before.
How is that bullshit? That's awesome. He's talking to the younger generation. Spider-Man has the Gen Alpha in the grasp of his hands, bro. A lot of kids, teenagers, and even younger 20s are listening to this man. And he's telling them, get out there, socialize. Nothing's better than having friends. That's some fire Spider-Man shit to say, bro. Meanwhile, we're seeing Millie Alcock talk about she doesn't want to be a hero. The suit doesn't mean hope. She can't help herself. Look at the contrast. Him over here saying, you don't have to do it alone. You don't have to do it by yourself. I heard that this Spider-Man, I think I have a clip here or excerpt of what was said about it. Look, Kevin Feige says that Spider-Man Brand New Day is the first MCU film that focuses on the classic elements of Spider-Man. Quote, he's doing the Spidey thing of living in a rather sad, small apartment, listening to the police scanner, going out and using his great power responsibly.
I like
Isn't
that.
that some Toby shit?
Toby and Andrew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, mostly Toby, though.
But I would say Andrew. But I would
Toby, though.
Andrew. But I would say listen to the scanner, but following after his best friend in fake Mary Jane. That's not being alone and trying to figure things out on your own. You're still trying to have that life that you had before the spell. Spider-Man, I want to see Spider-Man move past that and move past the spell and look for something else. Try to find himself. Try to become that neighborhood Spider-Man of alone. And
that's what he's doing. That's what Feige just said here.
I don't see that. I don't think that's happening.
He said he's doing
saw-
what Toby did, chilling, listen to police scanner, fight and cry, finally a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Go out, be with your friends, have fun, but you're not alone. He's gonna get help. Frank is clearly one of those people that are going to
Spider-Man
help
is a
him.
lonely character. He don't need no. He does shit.
How
on
is
his
he
own,
lonely?
bro.
There's a
He's
lot
on his own. He does
but
shit on his
Spider-Man
own.
collaborates a lot with other Marvel
but
heroes.
This motherfucker haven't collaborated with nobody. He's been on the he's
His whole career has been a collaboration, E-Man.
he's
He first showed up
been
in Civil
handcuffed
War.
with Tony Stark. He was Tony Stark, little bellboy.
The first place we seen him in was in what? Someone else's movie with 20 other characters in
Right.
Civil War. Then we had him in Homecoming. Guess who else was there?
Somebody else.
Tony
Happy.
Stark and Captain America was on the TV. Other heroes were there. No, then it was Far From Home with Mysterio.
Right.
Nick
But
Fury.
He has
was
not
there.
been a standalone on his own. That's what I'm saying. Being by yourself, becoming the Spider-Man of old, becoming the man on your own, bro. He's been carried.
Yeah, they're saying that you're not thinking before you speak.
He's been
'Cause
carried.
when you say something, I'm reacting to what you say, but then you take it back by agreeing with my contradiction.
He's been carried. I'm saying he's
Are
been
you
carried.
wait? What are you saying? What you said earlier, that Spider-Man does not stay on his own enough? Or are you saying that he doesn't collaborate?
Spider-Man does not stay on his own enough.
Oh, okay. That's what the quote was saying, though, bro. That's what Feige is saying he's
But
doing.
we saw the trailer that he's following them, not trying to focus on him.
Who's he following?
Fake Mary Jane, not happy.
We see him following fake Mary Jane.
Yeah, bro, he was then.
Oh, you talking about his old girlfriend?
Yes,
MJ.
and his best friend.
Yeah, he making sure that they're good.
Nah, he wants that friendship. He had the letter in his hand.
So something's wrong with that.
You're just still.
I don't like the fact,
bro.
I don't like the fact that they're in the movie. I feel like their crutches in the way, but as a character, there's nothing wrong with checking in on the woman that you love, bro. You know why? Because you would do it too. Lie to me and tell me you wouldn't.
I can't.
Now let me ask you: if you did the same shit Spider-Man did in No Way Home, would you be stalking and making sure that your girlfriend that you love is okay?
I wouldn't have did
Come
the
on,
dumb, I wouldn't
lie
do the
to
dumb
me.
shit. I wouldn't do
Come
the dumb
on,
shit that he did.
Come on, do it. Lie to me. Go ahead and lie, nigga.
I would check in. I would see.
Exactly,
I
you
see.
would.
But he's doing
All
the most.
all of us would.
He's doing the most.
If you, how you know he's doing the most? All right, listen.
In the trailer.
There is a red flag here that I wish I didn't see, but I will share with you guys. Empire released this exclusive image, and it's a little bit concerning for me. Here is Spider-Man with MJ.
Ding, 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 ding. What are we out for, Johnny?
Working on something together.
She shouldn't even be in the picture like that.
I wish I never saw this image because this tells me a lot. You know how they say a picture says 1,000 words? Clearly they're reconnected. Clearly they're have rekindled something. And now look at this tweet here. Can bro like ditch her for one whole movie? Damn, just one movie. Nah.
That's what I was saying.
But here's what I think. I think that she doesn't know that that's Peter. I think he's only working with her as Spider-Man.
Why is he working with her at all?
I don't
What
know.
do she has to do with anything?
I don't
What
know.
what value do she have?
It's a problem for me, bro.
What value do she have?
It's a problem for me.
Like, okay, prime example. I wouldn't want him to be working with his best friend, but his best friend is more technological ideas. You know what I'm saying? Like he's smart enough. He hacked Tony Stark's suit. Remember? You know what I mean? I could see that if that was a situation, but her, no. That's a fucking dumbass damsel in distress shit. Like, no.
You know, listen, they're gonna be husband and wife soon. Where she go, he go, he go, she go, and it's in the way. I don't really like this. I don't know how you guys feel, bro. But I think he's doing it incognito because we still know the rule was they're gonna forget that Peter is Spider-Man.
Well, Peter. Nobody knows who Peter Parker is. Not Spider-Man.
Yeah.
The world don't know who Peter Parker is. Peter Parker. Everybody knows about Spider-Man, but they don't know who Peter Parker is.
Yeah, was
So
that it?
that's what you meant to say. Yeah.
I thought it was forget that Peter Parker was Spider-Man.
No. Well, nobody knows that Peter Parker exists. They don't know who he is.
Okay.
That's why he
So
introduced himself and said,
okay.
I'm Peter Parker.
So that means that this can happen because it's Spider-Man. And
It shouldn't happen.
it shouldn't happen. It really shouldn't.
What do you mean?
It shouldn't. They're gonna
The reason that he left
themselves
them,
together.
the reason that he left them alone, that he did it because of the stupid shit that he did, where they were coming through. But the reason that he did it was to keep them safe. Being in their life caused chaos for their life. So them being around, their life is still in danger.
$5. Thank you, Tall. He says, Tom Spider-Boy will never be solo, huh? It looks like it's because what value is all these side characters are bringing to this. Toby will remain the GOAT.
Trash. Andrew.
I gotta admit that this is a red flag for me because what was the point of No Way Home, right? If it's about everybody forgets me, I'm gonna go on my own, and now she's forced into the plot, and not just forced in the plot. It's not like you're stepping to the donut shop, getting a coffee every week, every Sunday, and you guys chat, bruh. This is like full on. Let's figure some shit out. I'm trying to look at what's on the laptop.
This is his house. This is his apartment. This ain't her apartment.
Probably.
Look at the tech. Look at the tech on the computer, bro. This is his shit.
I'm looking at what's on the screen. It looks like some type of like.
She knows who he is. She knows who he is, bro. I bet you she knows who he is.
Nah, bro.
She's in his apartment. You think she's not gonna know that Peter Parker is Spider-Man?
It may not be his apartment.
That's his apartment, bro.
Maybe it is. So, maybe it's her apartment.
Come on, bro. Look at it. The design's gonna be on her laptop. It's his apartment, bro.
Oh my goodness, bro. I don't know, bro. I just besides this, it's like something that we're gonna have to stomach, guys. It's they're together in real life. It's a real life relationship,
So
and they love each other.
If you
bro.
together or not,
It's
you
not
don't
the
have to be together on camera all the fucking time. When you playing a certain character, especially like this,
I feel you.
Spider-Man is on his own. You are. Spider-Man has women. Don't get me wrong, but Spider-Man is an alone. He is a lone character, bro. He don't have a whole bunch of people on his side. He don't have a fucking teammate. He's by himself. People relate to Spider-Man because not just him being a nerd, but what he has to go through in life. You feel his struggles, Peter Parker struggles, all that shit. And Spider-Man is a lonely hero.
Same writers did the trilogy. Yeah. Jody can't help himself. Always complaining and being negative. Just don't watch the movie.
What you gonna say to that, brother?
Is this listen, I have to understand that we talked about this. You never know who's on the other side of the keyboard, right?
Yep.
So you have to keep in mind that he didn't really grasp all the great things that I was saying until I got to the one critique that I had. So regardless of my trailer reactions, praising it, saying I can't wait to go see it and how great it looks, he really only focused on the one problem that I had,
the negative,
and then said, don't watch the movie, knowing that I watch movies on this channel and have done so for 10 years. So that's enough to let me know I understand the type of person that is. So I understand how you probably are upset that I critiqued your Spider-Man. I get it. But in life, sometimes you need to critique things that you see that you don't like. You could talk about a lot of the positive things, Bryden. You could say how much you love Spider-Man, how the trailer looks, or how cool the action set pieces look. But you also need to talk about the things that you don't like. That's important too, Bryden, to talk about the things you don't like as well. Especially if you're on YouTube and you're a movie reviewer and you're a critic, you love movies, you have a podcast, a live show, and you do this for a decade. That's how you keep your integrity, so people want to hear what you think. If you just like everything, Bryden, you're going to be, people won't believe, they won't value your opinion as much because you sound like everybody else on YouTube. Where the value comes in is, I want to go to this guy Jody's channel because I know he'll be honest with me. Right? So, let me see. I want to make sure I say Bryden Curry. Yeah. So, Bryden, I hope that makes sense to you. I don't hate Spider-Man. It's just sometimes you have to talk about the things that are obvious to you that could be potential problems. Because what we all want to watch a good movie, right?
Yeah.
Forget, even if you're not a fan of a certain hero, you want to watch a good movie.
Period. If you like movies, you want to see a good movie. Period.
Exactly. Nobody wants to go and watch. No one wants to watch a bad movie. Nobody wants to pay money and then get pissed off or upset or feel like they wasted their time watching a movie. Right?
Facts.
There's a lot of hype behind this movie. I believe that this movie is going to make $1 billion, but this is a problem. Mary Jane, she's not even Mary Jane. I'm sorry, Michelle Jones.
Yeah, there you go.
MJ is in all 4 movies, including 2 Avengers movies. How? Why? We understand why. I just think she's around too much because she takes away from his growth.
She take away from him, like
his growth.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he doesn't
Yes.
develop. He takes away from their development. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing for what's his best friend name? Gampy, Happy, the fuck his name? The best friend.
Oh, Genki.
That's the name, Genki.
And he's something.
He
in the
takes
comic,
away
he's
from.
Genki,
He
but
takes away from
Ned.
Peter.
Ned
He
in the
takes away
movies.
from Peter too. We don't want that. You want Spider-Man to be on its own. Once again, what is the point of making the deal with Doctor Strange if they are still going to be in the mix? It's like nothing has changed.
Someone in Heffy, he calls in. Remember he called in, and every time he calls in, I wreck him.
Yeah.
Well, he's saying that we're being unreasonable. He said that's his girlfriend. Of course she should be in here. What the F are y'all talking about?
I did say that, Virgo. But I'm reiterating it again because obviously people are not getting it. That's why I said it again.
So, E-Man, are you upset that she's here?
Yes.
Heffy said that's his girlfriend. What's wrong with you?
The fuck do
She's
that
supposed
mean?
to be there. That's his girlfriend.
Nah. So that means that when every movie that Brad Pitt has done.
Thank you for the love. Oh, look at those dope shots. Haha, that's pretty cool. That's tight. That's tight.
I hate you motherfuckers that put this brain shit up. You old app. You piece of shit, man.
Chill, bro. You good, man? It'll be okay.
Fuck.
Tall says we needed to be grown, bro. If they're going there, then go there. Yeah, I just think that I agree. The MJ, it's not just gonna be MJ. Ned's gonna be there too.
He's there.
If Ned's there, MJ's there. They're gonna do the trio thing again, like Doctor Strange. I mean, No Way Home. I agree. And Punisher's gonna be in here. Listen to me. I want to believe everything that Tom. There's cool, neat ways to hide it. I think there's a little fluff there. I'm sorry. I've watched too many movies, and I know how how movies work and how scripts are created to put a character like Punisher and make him feel like he's blended with Spider-Man and should be there. That's nearly impossible, especially since they don't have a prior relationship on film before. I just don't think that it's possible.
This should be the first time they meeting for the. This should
It
be,
is
this,
gonna
this,
be-
This
but
should
they're
be
gonna
the
say
first time they
it's-
meeting
yeah.
for the first time.
Yeah.
And it should be a situation that's happening, not like, oh, I known you.
Yeah. Yeah. Tall says, now I'm confused. Why is Punisher here? If he can't even be himself in this movie. And there's the Jean Grey problem that was in the previous trailer. There's a lot in here. You got X-Men Multiverse Punisher. You got a lot of stuff going on in this movie. And what if MJ dies in this movie?
Like, bloody likely.
What if she dies? What if her death or Ned's death
Make him
helps
become
push-
Spider-Man.
Make
him finally grow up and become the actual Spider-Man.
push him over the hill.
Man,
yeah.
Aunt May should have made him that way, bro. Get this shit together. What the fuck
lying,
you talking
man.
about,
All
bro?
right, you ain't lying.
You can't fix
I'm-
that.
I'm
Don't try to run with that shit.
I'm trying.
You can't fix this.
I'm trying. It should have been Aunt May. I'm trying, though.
He said, Tom Holland said, I quote, "This is going to be the first grown-up adult Spider-Man y'all ever saw." That ain't it. That ain't it. That's it's still basically high school shit.
We can't take that from We don't know, man, yet. He looks like it, but we don't know that yet.
Bro was following them, bro.
It doesn't feel that serious, though.
I can't believe our first hit MIT. MJ, come on.
Right there. Look,
Pretend
I'm
like
watching.
you're not
He's
the
watching
happiest
them.
you've ever-
On social media, though.
What are they doing? I wonder what are they up to. That's you should be like, move. Let me move
I
forward.
can't believe our first hit MIT. MJ.
Man, they got into MIT? Damn.
He was gonna get into it too until
That's smart. Okay.
Come on. Pretend like you're not the happiest you've ever been in your entire life.
I can't.
I knew it.
they should never got rid of that other suit, man.
The suit's
Hi,
fine.
my name is Peter Parker. You don't remember me, but we used to know each other. Something bad was gonna happen, and the only way to stop it was to make everyone forget about me. Because I'm not just Peter Parker. I'm Spider-Man.
Never mind. She knows he's Peter and Spider-Man. You're right.
Exactly.
The letter was
bro
for her.
was stalking the shit out of both of them, bro.
Combining this letter with this image, we know that letter.
She knows, and
100% for her.
this is him. He already got the organic spider.
There was always the little thing of like, what if the letter was for some? But no, he actually went to the shop, gave her a letter, wrote it. Now she.
What would have made sense is him writing a letter and then giving it to Doctor Strange, because Doctor Strange don't even know who he is. He knows Spider-Man, but he don't know who's under the mask. That letter, yeah, bro. That was for both of them.
The hell, Frank? You just hit me with a van!
Put your whimpering. Suit yourself. Mother.
Go home!
And sometimes Spider-Man has to do the
Stalking.
hard thing, even if it breaks Peter Parker's heart. What is happening to me?
All right, let me ask y'all a real question, as real ones. What's more important? What if we were Spider-Man and we had these amazing powers, and we also fell in love with a girl of our dreams? Which one would we prioritize more? Personally, I'm asking you personally. You have Spider-Man powers, but you also got this beautiful girl, man, and you love her deeply. What's your priority?
My powers. Being Spider-Man. Being Spider-Man, saving the world.
Protecting the people, powers. The little man comes first, not the girlfriend. My girl, I'm a simp. Virgo said my girl. Fuck. Save people responsible. All right, good. Because I'm being honest, if I had powers, I ain't worried about no girlfriend. I go single and I'm getting all type of bitches.
Save the world. You can still do
Saving by saving the world.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be saving. I'm gonna be friendly. I'm gonna
Saving
be
it.
flirty. Yup.
Saving it.
That's what I'm gonna be doing.
Saving it.
I'm gonna save a chick and see if she wanna,
Matter of fact, you can be Peter Parker, not because Peter Parker was knocking pussy down. So all right, knock that shit down.
Thank you for saying. You're welcome. You know what I'm saying? How you doing,
You can still keep the mask. You can still keep the mask on.
Bro,
Knock her down.
bro? Like,
I just fucked Spider-Man.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to see from his perspective, and he being a little simpy, bro.
Little.
Peter being a little simp, dog. He being a little simp. I ain't gonna lie.
The clapping was sex. You didn't get that.
Excuse me, Dr. Banner. I need your help.
What did you say your name was? If DNA is mutating, it would be enormously dangerous.
Spiders have 3 life cycles. When between cycles, it can leave the spider vulnerable to threats.
We are faced with a danger that we can't control. One we can't even see. Stay out of my way.
You're losing it, kid.
And for those spiders who make it through, it amounts to a kind of rebirth.
This is a good trailer because he's going around and being the neighborhood spider. I noticed the shot here. He was holding the key to the city in his hand.
Yeah, yeah.
He got the key to the city by doing all these amazing good deeds. He's being the superhero. But then you add the Mary Jane and it just becomes a problem.
The one who jumped up and he was running, he was on top of that little water thing.
Yeah.
He has spider powers too, apparently, what I found out. So another person who got
Tall, another nickel sack. Thank you, Tall. I'm going to save only models, Beyonce and Rihanna, and maybe Nicki.